So you want to learn about beer? Stay tuned and never fear. They're the guys for the case, 'cause they'll tell you all about what they taste. We got Mudhole, B&Q, we loves Star Wars and grilling too. And Knops got loves baseball and board games, he's played them all. There's no place to rather spend the money nice than here, having a few chuckles and damn good beer. Now it's time for Two Beerded Guys.
Holy shit.
So we just had a practice run, that's all, man.
All right, we're back. I'm TBG_Ops guy.
I'm Mudhog B&Q.
And behind the camera, the one, the only, the Boston Scully motherfucking wearing person that can't get shit right.
Oscar Matt.
There we go. So we went into a whole lot of shit that was not live.
5 minutes. 5 minutes of
wasn't
good.
that much.
fucking-
It was at 7:05 is when you
Yeah, it was
literally
5
I
minutes
mean, it
of
wasn't at
content.
7:05, but...
So we had 5 minutes of content that you're only going to get a quick blip of because, well, I don't even remember everything we said. But the one nice thing that I was talking about, that I'm
BiPAP.
excited about, I'm not going to die anymore. I get my BiPAP machine tomorrow. I'm excited. They told me it might take up to like 4 or 5 months. And,
Jeez.
because it's everything. He did say having a BiPAP was handy because less people are on them, so you get them quicker usually.
Oh, nice.
He goes, but he couldn't guarantee it because, like,
Yeah.
back order is fuck. But I get mine tomorrow. I go in. She gonna be like, boom, boom, boom. We're gonna set that motherfucker up, and I'm gonna go home and actually not die in my sleep.
I said
old-
45 months. You're getting it tomorrow?
The old under promise over deliver.
Yeah, I should say so.
Tomorrow, and insurance paying for it 100%.
Whee!
They're gonna pay the rental for the 10 months, and then after 10 months, it is cost free. It is just mine, and I own it. Yeah.
good.
The only problem is during that 10 months, the insurance is renting it. You got to like make sure you
then
always
you gotta
use
get
it,
all your-
and you got to get like the data check to make sure you're using it and that it's working, and yada yada yada. And if you don't use it, they can take it away from you, which I think's hilarious because like if you don't use it at least 4 hours a night, every night, blah 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 blah. Okay, I go out of town, forget it for a weekend, whatever. Throws my numbers off. We're gonna take this life-saving thing away that just because you forgot it one time. Like insurance companies are crackheads. It's fine.
Yeah. They're not great.
They're not. It's fine. But hey, I won't be dying in my sleep anymore.
That's good. That's good.
And you guys won't have to listen to me in
It'll
the
be a
cabin.
quieter night at the cabin.
Just two machines going.
That's not.
I'm going to have to bring an extension cord because there's only one bed next to a plug-in in that place. So
Oh, yeah.
Well, you're not going to share the bed with John?
Steph's going to be with us. She won't let me. I keep trying.
Whatever. You can sleep on the floor beside me.
Just curl up on the floor. Hi, John. Let's be honest. It's pretty much where my bed is anyways in that cabin.
Pretty much is.
Brett's so excited for that trip, by the way.
He should be.
Remember, he's coming. He's staying with us.
That's
Want to
good.
make sure you remember that.
Yep.
Welcome back, though. It is time to drink beer. First off and most importantly, Matt, what is your most anticipated beverage?
I think I'm going to go with Project Mayhem. See if Martin House can shake that Texas curse. But it's actually a stout, so maybe they'll do it right.
It's
Or I
golden.
thought you said stout, right?
It's a
golden-
golden stout.
Golden stout, yeah.
Which makes me worried. Yeah.
Yeah, fair.
Listen, I'm going to be that guy. I know we've got some good stuff, some stuff I've never had, but I'm going to go the mead, the aphrodisiac from Superstition.
Aphrodisia.
Oh, okay.
There's no C at the end.
Tomato, tomato.
Aphrodisia.
Oh, I'm one letter off, see?
I don't know. We've had some of their mead before, and it kind of is an aphrodisiac. Like, goddamn. That shit's good. For me, I'm most excited about the Gloop fellas. Imprint made it, but it's also a collab with Juicy. I don't really know anything about them, so I'm excited to try it. It sounds good. I'm lying. Aphrodisia is 100% my most anticipated, but this is the one I'm trying to pretend is my most anticipated, so I don't look like a little bitch like John. We do have a fresh IPA from Anchorage Brewing that I'm excited about.
Would have been another one.
It was high on my list.
Great label art as always.
Oh yeah, their label art is hard to match. So
Yeah.
Dubes.
Matt, what you got?
Rob's on. What's up, Mr. Gibbons?
What's up,
Good.
My God, it feels like it's been forever.
Ever, dude.
Try being on our end. Damn.
Yeah. Also says 5 minutes of premium content for those Patreon subscribers.
Yeah.
John and I always laugh about one of these days starting one of those.
I actually pulled up a website one time on how to do it.
Yeah, I don't
It was
understand
like
it.
3 weeks ago.
I looked it up one time and I got confused.
He also
I'll
is
explain it.
clarifying that you can't put two little spoons in the same bed.
I mean, I do like.
How about
being
two
Little
big
Spoon.
spoons?
Dude, I love being Little Spoon. What
Yeah.
the fuck you talking about? I never get a B. When you're a dude, as a dude, you don't get a B. And also when you're a big dude, you definitely don't get a B Little Spoon. Every relationship I've ever been in, like, that's like my favorite thing in the world is like just one time being like, honey, 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 can I be Little Spoon tonight? Like, I want to feel safe. And actually, you want to know what it is? I don't want fucking a mane of hair in my mouth while cuddling.
There's a lot of truth to that.
That checks out.
Like, let's be honest, that's the reason.
Here we are. He's just like, yeah, I don't want to be a little bitch like John. Sometimes I just want to be the Little Spoon.
What can I say? I'm a man of contradictions. Oh, I am in way too good a mood.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
So, the first beer
Was there no other comments?
Rob just said, find yourself a jetpack girl. Not sure.
I think he means like a small girl that like likes to be a Little Spoon that hangs around on the back.
Okay.
Be my guess.
Oh, okay, yeah. Or,
That makes sense.
Or maybe it's a big one, then you're like the jetpack on her.
Yeah, I don't want to be the big spoon.
Oh, yeah, no, you're right. Sorry. Got it. Yeah. It's Monday.
Get your shit together.
I've been struggling most of the day. I'm just not firing on all cylinders. Hopefully this beer will help.
Speaking of which, it's by True. How did we end up saying that? So I always say it wrong.
True respite.
Okay, because I always say respite. That's what I always say. Yep. True
We're going to
respite.
spite you and then spite you again.
Yeah, we are. True respite. This is chicken. It is a 6.9% ABV. When Matt asked what it was, and I'm like, Bach? And he's like, yeah, what is it? Bach. It's Bach.
I mean, the delivery was actually pretty good, but it just hurt. It didn't feel any better that you did it well. Like,
Hey, I'm just glad they named it chicken.
Yeah, that's fantastic. And we talked how long on Saturday at Brew Day about brewing a Bach, and we never came up with the chicken concept.
A Bach?
I'm kind of disappointed in us.
Robot Chicken, one of the greatest shows ever.
all right. We've also got on Facebook, which I got to refresh because those comments aren't popping up. Kerry Davis is up. He says, sorry, it's been a little crazy of a life.
Yeah.
We know the feeling, bro.
Everyone gets a pass.
Hey, hopefully your new business is up and running good.
Carrie has a new business.
Yeah, I pay attention to you on Facebook, Carrie.
I don't pay attention. The social media guy for the show doesn't pay attention to Facebook at all, so my bad. I pay attention to our Facebook. That's about it.
It is wood design and carpenter business.
Oh, that fits Carrie perfectly. Yeah. Congratulations. Let me know if I can help in any way. Without
as long as it's not on Facebook, because
without having to spend any money right now because I'm still unemployed. So, but other than that, let me know if I can help in any way. I'll start resharing your shit. The label designed by Spicy Mustard Designs.
Nice.
I like it.
It's good, name.
Spicy mustard.
Bach.
It makes me happy.
It's completely unrelated to the beer aside from the chicken theme. This makes me think of the one that we had in Kentucky that was covered riddled in feathers.
Oh, yeah.
From Against the Grain. Yeah.
This is a cockbach.
Huh?
Cock.
Oh, okay. I was just like, where's that on the can? Oh, because it's a... I get it. It's a Bach. There's a lot of flavor to that Bach.
Yeah. Very malty, caramel notes.
But not just...
Some of that spicy green.
Yeah, and it's a nice... Because normally you get either the sweet, the spice, the caramel. This is kind of a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
It's a little more multi-leveled than most Bachs.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at this.
that.
I ain't mad at this.
Yeah, I don't feel like I really gravitate towards Box that much to be like an aficionado by any means, but this is just a damn tasty beer. I don't know if it's like true to style that much or not, but it's just
There's a lot
good.
of options with Box.
Okay.
Yeah, you can make them spicier, make them sweeter. I mean, it's a lager. A Bach's just a maltier lager.
Oh, okay.
Like, realistically, but with that malt profile, the additional malts, you typically have a darker color because you're adding in more caramel malt, stuff like that. Those darker colors than a typical lager. And then there's other options as well. You can have it a little more roasty, a little more bitter, a little more caramely, a little more spiced. There's a lot of options. So John's going to double check for me real quick to try to prove me wrong over here.
No, actually, I wanted to see what the kind of main grains used would be.
Normally when John starts looking up when I'm talking, he's trying to prove me wrong. This time he's actually trying to just add 2, so I appreciate it.
Give it 2 more beers.
I saw him literally start typing shit. I'm like, dude, I haven't even said anything wrong yet. Or made anything up. This is shit I actually know.
Well, yeah, I don't care if it's toasted or not like malt, but...
See? I'm good. It's funny as shit.
Malt's normally your Pilsner, your Munich, your Kerry Munich. Those are your main ones.
He scares me anymore when he starts doing shit like that.
No,
God damn it, John's trying to fuck with me.
Good. The best served in tulip glass between 45 and 50 degrees.
Yeah, it's a little cold.
Food pairings: grilled ribeye, aged Swiss, and chocolate.
I can see the ribeye in the Swiss. I don't want it with chocolate.
Like grilled ribeye and Swiss Sammy? Like,
I mean, that sounds fantastic right now, actually.
Yeah, I'd get on
Does
that.
taste good.
Get on that little toasted hoagie or
With
something.
a little horseradish on top of it.
86 the horseradish, but I respect why, just not for me.
Oh.
Oh, and I'm in with the horseradish. Matt's wrong on this one.
Well, horseradish and Swiss go well together anyways.
Oh, OSM fucked up for sure.
Huh?
That's the name of the episode.
Oh.
OSM fucked up.
What the fuck is going on? That is not a cheese I know. I know a lot of cheeses. I've never heard of that one.
OSM fucked up.
Ooh, Rob points out a good addition. Don't forget the au jus.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, yeah, I'll dip it in a little au jus any day, you know. Oh, we're talking about my food.
That's clearly wrong.
Yes.
Or right. Yeah.
Hey, a little bit warm, you know, just
Dip it in a little gravy.
Did I tell you guys about the beef backs that I had?
Yes, you did actually. That sounds great.
you did not tell me.
Okay, so it was after Suitor's birthday party, then ago now. I went over to Fat Dan's downtown.
Yeah.
And I was sitting there just eating, having a beer, and I saw some guys get like a little to-go cup about yay big around and like yay tall, this little
Guys,
short thing.
This is big around, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Like a John. And anyway, I was like, what the hell? Where are they getting that? Like, what is that, bud? Bartender's like, oh, that's a beef back. I'm like, oh, what? He's like, it's like a pickleback, but instead of pickle juice to chase your whiskey, it's au jus from the Italian beef. I was like, sign me up.
That is the definition of
Listen, the name of the place is Fat Dan's.
That's fair.
Yeah, I was like, sign me up. I'm getting one. And it was well.
Did you have a heart attack immediately following?
No,
Just a minor
it
infarction.
just kind of started clogging, but it didn't really fully. But no, I don't really do chasers very well though. So I just took the whiskey shot and I just had beef gravy to just kind of sip on casually because that's what you do.
He just sips on the damn gravy.
Yeah, it's like, well, I'm not gonna let it go to waste. It's fucking gravy.
Fat
man.
Dan's was probably like, this dude's a fucking psychopath.
Yeah, but I don't know. It seemed like a fun thing.
I kind of want to try that now.
Honestly, when I had the wisdom teeth out, one of the first soups I had was broth. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
beef broth.
Yeah, but that's just funny as shit.
It is funny.
Especially since he was just sipping on it casually.
Right.
And Rob says, beef back, you mean the heart attack immediately followed by the erection.
Oh, all right. So back to this beer though, because this beer is fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
We've had some True Respite beers. They've always been solid. This, I think, is my favorite.
I'm enjoying it. I'm taking my time.
Yeah, this is utterly fantastic. I feel like they nailed it with the marketing alone. When you look at the can and laugh, you can't help. It immediately starts it off well. The flavors, it's not just a label whore beer though. These flavors are fantastic. And very more complex than a lot of box.
Super drinkable.
Extremely drinkable. 6% too. Goddamn box stuck to it. 6.9%.
Nice.
So, you got a decent ABV level on that as well for your ABV whores behind the camera.
Yeah, that drink's pretty smooth too.
Real smooth.
I'm impressed. John, what are you going to give it? And you got it right, don't forget.
That's... You know what?
Matt, you might as well wait till we score.
I'm going to say that is a 4.5. I will seek that out, and I think it's damn tasty. It's a 4.5 for me.
I honestly agree, 4.5.
That's 3. I'm really surprised, impressed, and happy with that. It's a damn tasty beer.
Yeah, I'm thoroughly impressed across the board with that. And again, it's just they named a bot chicken.
Yeah, it's right there in the name.
I'm so happy with this. Easy drinking, easy breezy cover girl.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, for any of you that like tobacco, find these. These are amazing cigars.
From Drew Estates.
If you're of legal smoking age in the United States.
Yeah.
What if they're of legal smoking age outside the United States?
If you're of legal smoking age, wherever you are, find them.
I mean, they're Cubans, right? Like,
No.
oh,
They're South Dakotans.
Cubans.
I don't know, man.
They're fantastic, though.
Oh, yeah.
And they're cheap. $21 for some cigarillos for 10 of them.
Yeah.
Solid little thing. Good flavor, and they last forever, too, for being cigarillos.
They do. I smoked on that little cigarella for like 30 minutes, I promise.
Yeah. Easy. Sorry, random infomercial, but I'm excited about them, and John found me some more at Jungle Gyms down in Cincinnati. So...
Jungle Gyms. For all your...
Everything. For everything.
For all your everything.
Gibbons says when he smokes cigars, Drew Estates are always his go-to.
You mean
those?
these?
Yeah,
These are made by Drew Estates?
Yeah.
Yes.
And Brett just jumped on. What's up, you sexy motherfuckers?
What's up, brother?
And says those are amazing.
Yeah.
And you also got volunteered for another event. More details coming at you later.
Yeah, I'll tell you later, Brett. But if you're free, I need you to cover for me. And it'll be an event you'll love and have a blast with, and it's closer to home than most of them.
Honestly, you should do it. It'll be great.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of jealous I'll have to miss.
Yeah.
But yeah, so great night so far. That was a good start.
Yeah.
Our
Y'all
beer
go downhill
lineup
from here.
Our beer lineup was set up to have some guaranteed good ones, and then some ones we were hopeful for.
Did you point at Martin House as a guarantee? Okay.
Yeah.
And then some that we were hopeful for.
Okay. Okay.
That went from a hopeful to a goddamn real quick.
Great
I said,
website.
goddamn.
Goddamn.
Damn.
Ross says he was a Blue Crush guy. Is that a cigar or is that a soda? I'm going with like I know Orange Crush, Purple Crush.
Blue Crush sounds like a goddamn cigarette that you bite down on and get the menthol. These are by Drew Estates, but they're the Deadwood variety brands.
Yeah.
So
Your Deadwood series.
yeah, my favorite's the Leather Rose, but these Sweet Janes are stupid good.
And what's the Betty one?
Fat Bottom Betty.
Fat Bottom Betty.
Nope.
Fantastic.
They really are.
Yeah, they really are.
All right, so our next beer is called Gloop Fellas. It is by Imprint Beer Company and Juicy Brewing. They are
So juicy.
so juicy. It's a nice collab here.
Oh, this goddamn button.
Yeah, I thought I had one of those.
It still hasn't hit it.
It's been like a month. Now the month's passed. It's been like a month.
So it's a collab between Imprint Beer Company and Juicy Brewing. Jesus Christ. This is Gloop Fellas sour ale aged with blackberry, raspberry, and lemon cookie natural flavors. 7% ABV.
Oh, nice.
Is it lemon cookie like Girl Scout lemon cookie?
I don't know.
Like a pound cake?
Well, that'd be a lemon cake.
Oh, you probably make it like a cookie, right? Like, I don't know.
But then it wouldn't be pound cake. It'd be pound cookie.
Who invited him?
I don't know.
Not me.
And evidently Mortalis is in this too. What?
Really?
Oh, are they the ones that do Imprint? No. I don't know. Because the can says at Mortalis Brewing. Yeah, right there. Holy shit. It's a big collab.
It's a three-way.
And the answer.
It's a four-way.
It's a four-way
It's
collab.
a four-way?
Yeah, somebody call that a swinger
Well,
group.
because I was really confused because it said Mortalis, and I'm like, but that wasn't. There's Mortalis right there.
Right there.
And there's Juicy, and there's Imprint, and then whatever the fuck the answer is.
Now I expect this beer to be a banger.
That's funny as shit.
Great name.
I love how me just looking at the can all of a sudden did the like, oh shit. There's, but wait,
excited
there's
for it.
more.
Now, all right, with that knowledge, do we think this is going to be better
Oh
for it
my
or
God.
worse
Oh my
for it? Is
god, that is
I-
that's like
hand me-
beautiful. Ooh.
Hand me glassware. I got pouring today. Since I'm making you right, I'll pour, but like, I only have like a small reach here.
And Brett says he's sure whatever he's doing, he's going to be totally tober for it. So,
I doubt it.
sounds about right.
Totally.
I rolled this, and now I'm hitting heavy, so I got to make sure I hit all three with the heavy.
All right.
Even with rolling it, I all of a sudden felt some weight differential on the pour there.
Gosh,
Ooh,
pretty.
It's got an aroma.
Oh, the nose is fantastic. Wow.
So this is Gloop Fellas. This is no relation to local beer here, right?
No. No, this has good chance of being good.
That's a very, aside from the four labels gracing the top of it, a very simple logo or can art.
Yeah, no, it's a simple design.
I'm a little let down with the can art.
Oh, I'm not. Oh, fuck.
Oh, Jesus, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm getting lemon cookie, per se.
Sorry.
There's a little lemon in there, though.
Lemon, I don't know if I'm getting the cookie.
I mean, the berry is a little overpowering of any cookie sweetness, but...
Yeah, that is delicious.
It's like a smoothie. It's
Yeah, I ain't mad at this.
thickness of the smoothie. That
I ain't mad at this.
it's not smooge level, but
It's not extra thick.
I love how simple the label is, though. I love that.
yeah.
Matt was disappointed, but I love just the blackberries and raspberries just chilling there.
I thought it's neat and clean,
Yeah.
kind of
I
classic.
mean, there's no lemon cookie on there either in the picture. Like, come on.
Well, that's the last flavor. That's the least important. They put the important stuff on there.
Yeah.
Or, you know, I don't know, they could have done some with a horse head, I'm sure.
Oh God.
God damn.
Gotta make him a beer he can't refuse. You know?
That's Godfather. Not the Goodfellas.
Shit. I don't know, they all got Bobby. They all...
Oh my.
I'm a big fan of this. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind a little more sweetness for like the cookie aspect.
It's a fair critique to say it needs a little bit of sweetness, cookie sweetness to balance it. It says it on the label,
but
not there.
But it's really hard to be mad at what came
It's
out of
fucking
this.
delicious.
Yeah, it not there doesn't detract from this beer's tasty level at all. Like, it's still fucking fantastic. It's just...
But we have principles, goddammit.
Big gulp.
on the
No,
can.
hey, try a big gulp.
I was like, well, if
I
I, got
did get
to
a
pick
slight
out
sweetness
one
on a
thing
big
to
gulp.
kind of like knock is like, well, there's not a real prominent cookie flavor, but I don't really care either.
I got more sweetness on this big gulp, but still not enough. I still want just a little bit more, just to match what's on the can. If they took out the lemon cookie part and just said lemon,
To me, the lemon cookie part is the lemon creme.
yeah, well,
What if it was like a lemon
then that
bar?
would work. That kind of works.
Yeah.
John's now talking me back into saying the can's kind of accurate. Then they didn't say what part of the cookie.
It's just kind of it's. I was
come on.
anticipating a lemon.
Get your finger
cookie.
out of your
Yeah.
ass. Yeah,
The cookie part,
I get
not the
it.
creme
cookie
part.
is included with a cookie.
They didn't say what part of the cookie. I mean, I'm just saying. This is just so good. I'm trying to.
I
Find
mean,
a
it
way
really
not
is.
to
There's
knock
no. I'm not. It's not going to dock the score for me any. I don't really give a shit. It tastes too good to hit it for it. But
That is. All right, so I'm first on this one. I am going to knock it down because it does not have the lemon cookie. It's going to be a 4 1/4 for me. Would have been a 4.5 otherwise.
Yeah. Matt, what you got?
I'm going to knock it down for a smidge on not having the. Oh, wait, you said this is like 7 or something too, wasn't it?
Yes, 7%.
I'm still going 4.5. Like, I don't care about the cookie.
Because it can't get it. Oh, my bad.
All the same. I think I'll go with Tyler. Like, it is delicious. Well made. Like, these beers are hard to make. There's so much that can go wrong with them. But, yeah, I'm nitpicking when saying needs a little bit of the cookiness to it.
I forgot Acid was made by Drew Estate. Thank you. That's why he was talking about Blue Crush earlier.
Oh, acid is also Drew Estate?
Yeah.
Well, now it makes me think I need to smoke my acid, too.
Different kind of acid.
I don't smoke that acid.
No, thank you, Gibbons. That was fantastic. Wow.
Yeah, it's...
Wow.
That was, yeah, really.
I don't
crazy.
like those smoothie kind of sours normally. And what's funny is the flavor that was missing that I docked it for is the flavor I hate when it's actually in these sours. Because I like sours to still be tart. And I want it to still be tart. I just want a little bit of sweetness because it's on the can. Otherwise, this is perfect. It's a damn good smoothie sour. If you're one of those people that like the smoothies, this is one you got to hit.
Listen, and if you like the berries where you get a little bit of that crunchiness from
Yep.
the seeds in the berries, that little bit of tannin there,
It was there.
that's what that is.
God
It's
damn, that was good.
without obvious crunchiness, but
Yeah.
that's that flavor that's in there.
Fuck, that was good.
Yeah.
All right, 2 for 2. Tyler, time to not fuck up on this third one. Oh, no, we should be safe with this one.
All I know is, so far I've done all right on the picking
Good job,
today.
buddy.
And I didn't even try to go like big boy beers for the most part since it's only the three of us.
Right.
Speaking of which, next week, Christian Milovich is joining us.
Woo!
From Michiana Beer Reviewers. We're excited to have Christian on the show next week. I know he'll be posting some different things. We'll post as well. We're excited to bring Christian on the show. We had Thad. We get his better half on the next week, so it's perfect. I mean,
pirate our logo again.
Yeah, he did. He did. But he at least asked this. Unlike that, Christian asked.
Yep. And honestly, the first time I looked at it, I was like, yeah, you can use our logo. I didn't even notice any difference.
Then it was like off to the side.
Yeah.
Christian at least asked, you know. Yeah. Thad's pirated it, used it on multiple things. It's fine.
Yes. So, from a Two Beerded Guys event calendar.
Screen call. Sorry.
What are we looking at? We are looking at...
I don't know. You're going to have to remember. I don't right now.
August 5th.
That sounds right.
Is that Brookville?
That sounds
I
right.
think August 5th is Brookville.
It's definitely next month. I know that.
Rushville's coming up too.
Yeah, but that's... we're not at that one.
Are we not at Rushville?
I thought we were doing Rushville.
That's Pantera Day.
That's right. We're not at Rushville. Thank you.
But if you guys want to go to Kokomo, Chris Knight and the coterie up there is going to have their big beer festival, and it is a damn good time. It's kind of a shit show.
What event?
It's the Kokomo put on by the coterie. It's a beer festival.
Sounds like a reason not to go. It's Kokomo.
It's like the one thing to go to Kokomo for. Other than, well, there's two things.
I was like, there's two other things.
Yeah. So
There's a second thing?
Same thing as the first, just two of them.
Oh. It's kind of song LaGrange. Like,
Hey,
you know what it's about when you know what it's about.
you know those hips don't lie, buddy. And then the 19th is the Mudhog and Ugly Pete appearances at the Noblesville Brewbarbecue.
And Two Beerded Guys appearance.
Yeah, Two Bearded Guys are going to be pouring beer at that event. I'm really excited for that. Lots of good homebrew. A chance to actually showcase and share what we do.
And by what we do, I mean what we drink while they do. No.
We help.
We mill grain. We empty
dump,
spent grains.
Yeah.
I typically do more of the physical labor. This last time that I was there, I couldn't, but yeah.
We stir, you know, we do the stuff. We don't do the math part, you know?
Yes, that's exactly
we
right.
steer away from the math. It's fine. All right, so our next beer is Anchorage Brewing's Smile More. No dying is what it says right here. Brewed and canned at Anchorage Brewing Company in Anchorage, Alaska.
Tyler, you should smile more.
This is a 6.5% double dry hopped IPA with Phantasm powder and Sabro hops. Again, coming at us all the way from those people in the cold north of Anchorage, Alaska.
Hashtag up north.
Yeah, I love the can art.
I don't know if they put it on there now, but it'd be cool to see who does their labels.
They do.
They typically do. It's usually the same dude,
He's
to be
the
honest.
same guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like he
It's
does
on
some
there. I follow him.
rad stuff.
I follow him
man.
on Instagram.
Yep.
He does some cool shit besides just their logos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's look at it as when he's off the can. We'll tell you who this is because he's worth looking up.
Yeah, because I never can remember his name until it like randomly pops up on my Instagram.
Yep.
It's usually right here. Massive Face. That's one I should remember. Why do I never remember that? But he's been doing a lot of their stuff forever now.
You said massive.
Massive Face. 2 words.
Yep.
Massive Face.
Yeah. Beautiful. Great art.
It's
Yeah,
gorgeous.
The unrivaled can art kings, I think, in craft beer. Like they,
Especially since some of the other ones, like Adroit Theory, stopped putting as much effort into it.
I haven't even seen a Droid Theory to get them on Lake Tavor.
Well,
Because they started brewing in Florida.
yeah, when they started brewing in
think
Florida,
that
their
was
ratings dropped and they stopped being on there as much.
Yeah, fucking Florida, man.
Yeah.
Their beer can't handle that humidity down there.
What's this IPA trying to be?
Yes.
Right? Like, it's not that bad.
I know it's
just
fresh. I'm just trying to remember what the date was. Of course, it's
Illegible.
good fucking luck. I think it's May. Yeah, it's May.
So, I'm getting pineapple and tropical notes, but it's not necessarily hazy.
It's a hazy.
That's a hazy-ish. At least.
I would say they were aiming for hazy.
Yeah.
Very tropical. Not very sweet, which is nice.
Right.
You get the tropical notes without that sweetness. I hate when you get hazies that are fucking sugar water. This has great bubbles to it. Great bright flavors. So if you like the fruity IPAs, this is a very bright flavored fruity IPA.
Very drinkable.
Very drinkable,
Very
which
drinkable.
means it's not going to be one of my top IPAs. I prefer mine to pucker me a little bit with bitterness, but
Fore or aft?
both. Took me a second to understand what he said, and then yeah both.
This will actually go well with some hot wings.
This would go when we do the hot ones again. Whenever we do that again, and by hot ones I mean we good flavored stuff because we don't ever need to kill ourselves again.
That's fair.
We're getting too old for that shit.
Yeah.
This would go perfectly with some of those hotter wings, especially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it would help with some of those hotter wings.
I think so. Which is weird though because it's not necessarily it's not going to be a higher rated IPA.
Damn it!
But
Stop doing it.
it's well made. It tastes fine.
Very well made.
So we were talking before the show because you read that they are using the Phantasm powder in this. Do we have any context on what that?
What it is?
Yeah.
It's a hop thing. That's all I remember. I've read an article on Phantasm powder and couldn't tell you what it is. I asked Smo about it one day. That last brew day I was at, I brought it
I
up.
think we did bring it up.
And Smo explained it to me, and it's just a
Big
new
Smo
thing.
sciencey words that make sense to him and not us.
It's a new thing. It got really popular out of nowhere. It was a new thing that was developed. That's all I can remember, to be perfectly honest. I apologize for not having more information for you guys.
Yeah.
I just didn't know if that was like a insider secret or if maybe we might have known. Like
I
feel like I see a lot of them, especially having it in a lot of their beers from Anchorage.
Lately they have. I tried to do my due diligence on Phantasm powder. I've asked questions to the right people. John's gonna have to look it up because I don't, for the life of me, remember shit. I know it was a new thing that was developed relatively recently.
Yeah,
I believe out of either New Zealand or Australia, but I can't guarantee that. But that sounds right. And if I get that part right, I'm gonna be real fucking happy.
but it has nothing to do with ghosts, though. Right? We don't have to.
No.
Don't worry about who we have to call.
No, we don't have to call the Ghostbusters. It's fine. By the way, Matt, you'd be really proud. John actually quoted 2 movies earlier.
Really?
Yeah. I mean,
Kind of the same thing.
it was one movie and also the parody kind of off that movie, but it was great. I'll tell you in a sec. Hold on.
Leave me hanging.
Well, he got ready.
So Phantasm is an extraction made from New Zealand.
Let's fucking go!
It's a Marlborough Sauvignon Blanc grapes.
Ooh, nice. Okay.
So it's a thiol rich.
It's an extract from what they make wine out of.
Yeah, and actually, so those are among my favorite Sauv Blancs.
Yeah, I know there.
And
Yeah.
so I really like the Sauv Blancs from New Zealand.
All I know is I'm very proud of myself that I remembered it was either New Zealand or Australia.
Yeah.
Matt's got something. I see him reading.
I'm trying to practice this word so I don't jack it up too bad. Rob says Phantasm powder is a shortcut to, is it theolizing your beer?
That's what he just
Yep.
said. Yeah.
Okay. And Brett says, speaking of hot wings, how's the shoulder?
Good one. Fuck you.
Actually pretty good.
Sore. Very sore. But no, very solid beer, very bright, which makes sense with the Phantasm powder being from Sauvignon Blanc grapes because
Marlborough country.
that is a bright flavor.
Yeah.
Now Rob puts it in more of my terms. He said it's like MSG for fruity beers.
Yeah,
And MSG's great.
that's really funny. I love how he turned that into Matt words.
Yep.
Rob literally just went, "Oh fuck, Matt's the one reading it." Hold on. Nice job, Gibbons.
Appreciate you, Rob.
Miss you, Gibbons. That's fantastic. Solid,
Phantasmic. That was my best. No.
solid beer. Not going to be one of my top IPAs, but a solid, very drinkable beer.
Yep.
Matt, your first score.
I agree with that, but I think between the level of flavor it's got, the drinkability it has, and for like people like me that aren't the hopheads to like it, but it's still not so fruity that people that aren't could still enjoy it, I'm gonna give this motherfucker a 4. I would search this out. I would like to have more of that. That's good.
I'm going to go 3.5 on it. I think it's well made. I think it tastes great. But I'm not a search it out on this one.
I'm not a search it out, but I am going to be a little higher than you. I'm going to go 3.75. I think it's just under for me. Typically, for me, anything that's not bitter when it comes to IPAs, I have troubles getting much higher than a 3.25. They do such a great job at drinkability that it bumped me to a 3.75. Drinkability is huge for me. So, love that. Very good beer. Very good beer.
That's a 3.75 average. So
Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and take our break now. We have 3 beverages left, including a very large bottle of mead that we'll be sipping on for a while.
yes.
And I am beyond excited. You'll want to stick around for that. We have a porter, a stout, and a mead to go.
Woo!
I am TBG_Ops Guy.
I am Mudhog B&Q.
And behind the camera, the one, the only, the Boston Scullied.
I am Off-Screen Matt.
We'll be right back, guys.
Yeah.
I love two.
How many?
Two of us.
Two.
That was a weird two there, Matt.
Two.
Two.
It's like when all of a sudden two are in his ass. Two! Anyway.
Wow.
He's never had anything in his ass.
Is that supposed to like be demeaning to me? I'm not sure that was the slide.
So Gibbons has been working on a OSHA 10 module, and he's literally waiting till we were like started to do it, so he could do both at the same time.
Perfect.
I love it, Gibbons.
Smart.
You work on that OSHA module. Basically, everything you do at work, say you do the opposite in the module, you're probably fine.
No, I'm not lifting you up on the forklift next door.
While standing on a ladder.
That didn't happen.
That did not happen. I don't know what you're talking about. OSHA violations. That's actually goals, right? You have it listed on the wall as a checklist. You try to break each one. I feel like that's what we did at B&B most of the time.
Oh, my God.
You guys actually had those posted?
Technically, legally, they have to be somewhere, I think.
But technically, legally,
Well, not the OSHA rules. It just has to say, like, there's OSHA rules. I think on one of those posters, it's like, if you're in an unsafe thing, here's the OSHA link. Like, it's pretty much what it is.
I mean, we had the wash your hands sign.
Did we?
That's just best practice, really. Like,
When we were in charge,
We did. Yeah, that's fair.
what they did after we left, whether it is take down the wash your hands sign, or quit cleaning the fryer,
Get
or
rid of the mousetrap.
cancel the pest control, that was not on us.
Can't blame us.
No, we were doing it right.
We promised we were good at our jobs. All right, our next week.
well, if you just pull the windmill thing, just have a Luther, just have a brew cat. You don't need that pest control, right?
All right, so we have Little Log Cabin Brewing's Evening Coffee. This is a coffee porter. Brewed with house-roasted coffee, vanilla, and lactose sugar by your good friends at Little Log Cabin. There is no ABV listed.
Sons of bitches.
I'm already docking them a half a point.
Not a very great label. It's fine.
Somebody look up the ABV.
The Little Log Cabin?
It's Evening Coffee by Little Log Cabin.
Evening coffee.
What's up, Munchkin?
Everything sucks.
That's pretty rough.
Basketball must have went rough.
I mean, she had like 12 hours of basketball. What is it? Evening coffee?
Evening Coffee by Little Log Cabin.
Yeah, that's too many words, man. That's Little Log Cabin.
Why does everything suck, kid?
I'm just sore.
That's fair.
Did the second round of practices kill you?
I got it, John.
Technically third.
Yeah.
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 Well,
Your third basketball event today?
Technically second was the one that actually killed me.
Oh, the one that all the girls were actually at earlier?
And you had to actually dribble and do something?
No.
She's like, no, I still didn't dribble. I just tackled people. It's fine.
Hey, basketball's full contact.
All right, what's the ABV, Matt?
It is 6.7,
All right.
according to Untapped.
Appreciate you.
So presuming that is
Have
a
you take
accurate
shower?
reflection.
Typically,
You've had
it's
12
close.
hours of basketball.
Yeah, I know, I will.
Yeah, go shower, Stinky.
Brooklyn, I can't. Brooklyn's in there.
No, she's not. She was
Yes,
just
she
sitting on
is. She just went up there to take a shower.
the- Well,
That's what she told me.
don't lay in your bed. You'll make it stinky.
I don't care. It's my bed.
Got you, John.
It's fair.
Well, that's the most 11-year-old response I've ever heard.
12.
Yeah, it's an 11-year-old response.
Mhm.
Oh, I didn't get a response. There it is!
Oh, and a half.
And a half.
I had to say it twice to get a response.
I know.
Everything sucks, Tyler. She's really beat.
Sucks.
She's so tired it took me having to repeat it to get a response. Oh, I love it so much.
You know, anymore with coffee beers, I'm just like,
I know, you get nervous.
Brett says his life is an unsafe link.
Yeah, he does have 3 daughters. Nope.
so I don't need to call Stephanie down.
No.
Is that just an instant, like, we're done here? We're done here?
I mean, I'll drink it because I ain't no bitch. We don't do drain pours, which we never went over the scoring today. Just a reminder, 3 is a perfectly average beer. Yeah. 3 is a perfectly average beer. Above a 3 is above average. 4 or higher is seek out. 4, 7, 5, and 5, perfect beers. Under 3 is below average, but 2 to 3 is still fine. Under 2, that 1 to 2 range, that's usually, I already paid for it, somebody gave it to me, I'll drink it, whatever. Under 1 is drain pour, but as this beer is about to show us, we ain't no bitch, and there's sober kids in Africa, so we don't drain pour on this show.
John, I'm gonna warn you. This is a sour beer. It's not a porter. This is
So I should just
God, a braver man than I.
You gotta drink 1 sip at least to know what it tastes like. Ugh.
Oh my god. Oh, it is a sour beer.
It's not supposed to be. That went bad. That went real bad. And that's been in the fridge.
That's not old, right?
No, and even if it was, it's been in the fridge.
Oh yeah, it's a porter. It should be. Oh, Brett says tickles his elbow. Not this one, buddy.
Oh yeah, no. Buddy.
No, it's this year.
Yeah, it's not an old one.
It's a porter from this year, February of this year. So a little older, but it's February of this year with a porter, and it's been in the fridge the whole time.
What's the untapped rating on this one? Because
oh my god,
this is trash.
Okay, so this.
Man, I'm gonna need a.
Yeah.
3.9 on untapped.
Not for long. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a down on mine.
So all right, this has coffee, milk, sugar.
No,
in
it doesn't.
Well, it's supposed to have coffee and milk sugar in it.
Oh,
is this like an infection, or is this some ingredient in there that went bad?
Which would be an infection.
Oh, all right. I guess I should say it's not a brewed off flavor from the ingredients. This is
It's a massive. It's a massive infection with. Also, it tastes kind of like green coffee too, so it's a double combo.
which is always my.
Yeah, that's a double combo. I'm throwing this under my personal one real quick.
Okay, wait a second.
What? Oh. What are you looking up?
Give me that can again.
It does not say sour anywhere on here. If that's what you're looking for.
Oh.
Coffee porter doesn't say sour anywhere. It's not supposed to be sour.
Yeah, coffee, vanilla, and lactose sugar. That is. So what's funny about that is I started to put in a porter that turned sour.
Okay, so just because we haven't covered it for a little bit here, and John's busy looking up information, anyways. How does an infection like that happen? Like, I know sometimes it's like poor seals, but like usually we can see
there's
like
a lot of
some
things.
leaky, looking goopy enough come up there.
So if you think about it, if you're going to make a sour beer, what oftentimes do you do?
Not that.
I'm distraught. But John, what does do that?
You add a souring agent like a lactobacillus.
Okay.
A bacteria.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
And that will turn it sour. There's other things you could do, but that's one of those common methods.
Okay.
This is definitely infected with that.
No, this is 100%. Which can be caused by something as simple as somebody forgot to clean something.
Yep.
It can be caused by
Maybe the can had something in it. Maybe
poor
it's just
seals.
this can.
It can be that one can came to them fucked up, and when they did the rinse on them, when it goes through the line, it didn't get it all the way out. There's a lot of things. It could literally be just this can. That's rare. That is very rare. But it is possible.
Yeah.
I'm doubting it's just this can, as bad as that is, but
That is, yeah. And then how
I was excited for
how
that beer
can people
too.
drink this fucking beer
And give it a 3.9.
and be like, oh, tastes like a coffee porter?
I gave it a 0.25 because I can't give it a 0 on Untapped.
Maybe theirs weren't the have turned.
Speaking, well, and again, it could be just this can, and I feel bad for my rating if it is, but that's the only thing I have to rate them on. And I'm going to go ahead and jump the line. It's supposed to be John, but it is a 0.25. The lowest I can give it on the show.
Josh, you got skipped.
It's 0.25, buddy. Like, that is...
There's no redeeming qualities to this beer.
No.
It's going to be 3 for 3, and that makes it, I think, the maybe first official.
Fuck it out the window, sir.
No.
It's
Pride.
been across the board.
Pride the
0.25.
first time was 0.25 all the way across.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the only other one.
I've never done a 0.25 on anything.
You didn't count that day on
on
Pride.
the show. No, I know that day, but I mean, like, no matter what, I've never had anything where I was like, it's that bad that I would do that. That one,
That one's that bad.
That's
one's that
miserable.
bad. Like,
It's not dirty vinegar mustard water, but...
you know, if you had hot dogs, you would probably would have liked that.
Is
though.
it
It's all
bad
about
that
what
I'd
you pair it
almost
with.
rather have a Pride?
not good.
Because at least Pride, it's like it was meant to be a lighter
You
beer.
could somehow turn it into a redeeming quality with a hot dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, could you like reduce that into like a sauce and dip your
Probably
little,
could.
little
Probably
wings in
could.
it?
That you ain't doing shit with.
No, that is
Like, my
That
gut's going to probably be struggling after that. Why do you think I just slammed it after I had that first taste?
Yeah.
Just gone.
that's what I did.
Hey,
Wow.
you're
Wow, I'm so glad we end with aphrodisia today because it's gonna.
kind of glad that you
Can
did that.
you
Like,
give me a small rinse of something? I gotta get. Otherwise, this Project Mayhem screwed. If I don't have something else to taste real quick,
or maybe it'll help. I don't know. It is
what are we
Martin
drinking?
House.
Hell's.
I don't know right now. Hell's
You're the one that put all the kegs in there.
Hell's is right here.
Oh, then this would be the cream
Cream
ale.
ale?
This would be the not very vanilla cream ale.
Yeah.
Definitely the not very
It's super drinkable.
super drinkable. No vanilla.
No vanilla.
Oh yeah, let's see one of those. Thank you, please. If you toss, I will not catch it.
He's not wrong.
I know. So like,
It's your basement. If you want a pretzel down there for Griffin to get later.
Oh my god. Even after the beer and the pretzel, I can still taste it, but it's better.
my God.
That was
We're
miserable.
moving on.
Oh,
That's the first beer I've ever immediately hopped on Untapped and been like, fuck this beer.
Yep. I can't log in right now because it's been like a year since I logged in. Also, I'd be doing that right now too.
That was bad. Wow. All right, hand me those glasswares, John, because, well, I can't.
There you go. Whew.
I suppose in fairness, we had a good enough run on the first three that we had to
Well,
have
shit, the first 4 beers? 3 beers. 3 beers, yeah. Because we only have 6.
we'd have something to knock us down a peg there, you know. So that means the next two are going to be bangers again. We're going to get back into
That was rough. And that was not the beer that I was most scared of tonight.
No.
The beer I'm most scared of tonight is the one we're about to drink. Martin House Brewing's Project Mayhem Whiskey Barrel Aged Peanut Butter Golden Stout. Barrel Aged Series. No shit. 12.2% ABV, 100% unblended. This Imperial Golden Stout was aged 3.5 months in whiskey barrels. First rule, you don't ask questions about Project Mayhem. Second rule, you don't ask questions about Project Mayhem. Third rule, no excuses. Brewed on July 14th, 2022.
Okay.
They are unblended, so I try to always... There's usually not an issue with these, but...
big money, no whammies, big money, no whammies. All right, we're off to a good start.
Hey, the coffee one didn't explode either.
Yeah. Fair.
I'm kind of shocked we didn't get a bubble effect with
Yeah.
this.
That's
We
what we
did have a
like.
large head when I poured it.
Oh, you did. It was like
For
that.
a porter, that was... Because like this, I'm pouring the same way and I'm getting nothing. But it's a barrel aged. But yeah, that porter was wow. And not in a
Nope.
pleasant way.
No, that was the opposite of pleasant.
Had such a great night so far.
Well, hopefully this one gets us back on track. Not gonna hold my breath.
Yeah, right.
I do like the can art though.
Always. They do good at can art.
Nah, we're gonna put the words out though. Oh shit. I'm like not even in the mood to drink right now.
You ruined that.
Do you realize how hard it is to get me out of the mood for beer? Like,
Not a good first time.
by the way, the fact it's still daylight, I love this time of year.
Yeah, it was dark earlier.
It was real dark
It was
earlier,
like nighttime earlier.
Yeah.
but not first. Yeah, I don't think we've had anything by Little Log Cabin before this.
It sounds
Not
like
that I remember, and
might not
I'm
for a
usually
while either.
I'm usually the one that remembers. So
Took a picture of the sun earlier.
that's a sun.
Oh, is this kind of like
We get that whole Canadian haze.
some kind of Last of Us little nod here that we're getting on the can art?
That's kind of what I was looking at. Yeah.
Just throw that. Speaking of
Project
season
Mayhem.
2, when's that gonna happen? Ah.
It's not quite the flavors I
Interesting.
want, but it's interesting.
It's golden stout.
It's not quite the flavors I want,
Kind of oatmeal cream pie.
but
Ah.
not. There's
Yeah, it is.
there's a very marshmallowy, which is
Oatmeal cream pie.
yeah, but that's not what I would expect on this.
I mean, I think John kind of got it. With
I'm
this
not
one
getting
there.
peanut butter.
No,
Ah.
I don't get
I'm getting a little nutty.
like
Like,
peanut butter.
Yeah, it's a whiskey barrel aged peanut butter stout. I'm not really getting peanut butter.
Are you getting nuts though? Like
Maybe a little roasted peanut.
yeah,
I get like peanut
A
butter.
heavy marshmallow.
I get peanut butter marshmallow fluff.
It's a weird
oh,
beverage.
that's,
Not
I
quite.
kind of like it.
Not quite what I was looking for, but
which speaking of all this marshmallow and nuttery, Brett says, "Inflected large head for some makes a long night." Inflected.
yeah, I got it.
Okay. Maybe not his best. And Rob says, the bubbles will form in your guts later. I hate it by proxy.
Who said that?
Rob.
I love it.
Yeah, thanks for
Not
looking out
good,
for our
Rob.
gut health on that one, buddy.
I mean, our guts might be in better shape later, but it's like eating
But
a whole.
we-
It's like eating a
Our
whole bunch
guts
of
are
yogurt.
typically in very good health.
It's like eating a whole bunch of yogurt.
Yeah.
Wow, that was unpleasant. This beer, though, which I do love, by the way, that John made sure to get me my Martin House glass out today for this
Yeah.
beverage.
This-
Wow,
Still in there, huh?
that was a miserable burp. That tasted worse coming up.
So, it's dominated by the marshmallow fluff.
Which isn't listed on there.
But that's. But,
Where-
like, I get the barrel still.
It's a very harsh barrel, though, with that flavor. That sweet and that barrel fight really bad.
I think it actually goes well.
I think they kind of work together on that
See,
one.
I
I don't know if it's for better or worse, but also question the Fluffernutter. Where is that from? Like, that's got to be a Midwest thing, right? Just like peanut butter and marshmallow. That has to be Midwest.
Well, peanut butter. No, Fluffernutter is just creamy marshmallow. You buy it in a jar.
I thought that was
It's like a spreadable.
I thought it was that with the peanut butter was the Fluffernutter. Like, is that not the same?
Well, yeah, but like Fluffer. What? No, it's Fluffernutter. It's still fluff. Yeah, it's marshmallow butter essentially. It's Fluffernutter, isn't it? Because you know what I'm talking about. The jar of the marshmallow spread.
I mean, I guess I know what you're talking. I just thought that the combination too was called the Fluffernutter.
A Fluffernutter is a sandwich made with peanut butter and marshmallow
Okay,
cream.
sandwich. So yeah, if this was called a Fluffernutter,
Served on white bread.
well, yeah,
Hey,
served on that.
you rang.
Hey, all I know is if this was called the Fluffernutter, that would make sense.
Yeah.
Then what is it I'm talking about? Oh, it's just marshmallow fluff. That's right.
Yeah.
That's all the jar's called.
Yeah.
Marshmallow fluff. That's what I was trying to remember was what the fuck that was called. Marshmallow fluff. If this was called the Fluffernutter, it'd be fine. It's not.
No, but it still gets some of the golden stout oatmeal sort of. Like I said, it's an oatmeal cream pie.
I know. Well, peanut butter oatmeal cream pie, maybe.
Okay, perfect. That's
Like a Fluffernutter and a cream pie had a
All
baby.
right. I get what you're
and it's a
saying.
peanut butter oatmeal stout.
You're probably
Golden
right. I'll give you that. And I keep forgetting it's a golden stout, which, yeah.
I think there's just enough in this that it pulls out a lot of the golden
something about
stout
the
stuff.
flavor I don't like that
But
well.
it's overindulgent with it. Like it's too much. It's leaning
I
too.
think it's more it's too sweet for me is maybe the problem.
Without being sweet, it's not thick and syrupy.
No, but it's a weird sweetness
It's
that's bugging me.
the sugar sweetness level. Like
Yeah.
because a white stout innately is kind of sweet on its own anyway. So adding all this in there is kind of making it not diabetes.
Matt's
but
trying to translate Tyler right now.
it is like sweeter than I think I want my white stout to be.
I truly appreciate you translating me because my brain's not really
I kind
working.
of would like to see what that's like on tap.
I like to see I like to see the base of this. Actually, is what I would like to
The
see.
non-barrel?
Yeah. Well, no, the non extra
Non-peanut
adjunct shit
butter.
in it.
Just a golden stout.
The golden stout of this, I would like to have that.
Golden stout, no barrel, no peanut butter.
Yeah. Just see what they started with.
Probably tastes like shit.
It probably tastes like shit. It's probably why they dumped all this in there.
Like it's
Rob says he wants his money back. I don't know if it means for much or from the beer.
but you paid us.
Yeah, it can't be us, right? Okay.
No, he liked his Kraken. He doesn't want the money back from that. Speaking of which, hand me that Kraken, would you, John? For those of you that don't realize, we are still selling. You can keep looking at that. I have plenty of cans over here. We are still selling Krakens, the greatest shotgun tool known to mankind. I hope it doesn't fuck up in an open can because it usually does. But it's real
will.
simple. It pierces the can. Hey, it worked that time. And then you shotgun from right
Real
here.
simple.
Open cans, it doesn't like piercing because, well, there's no pressure inside it. But I'm really happy that worked. Last time I tried to demonstrate on an open, it didn't work as well. But no, it's really easy. You pierce, shotgun, pull the top. I have fallen in love with this. It's the fastest tool in shotgunning I've ever seen.
Gets you at least 33% faster.
And if you were at the Noblesville adult pool party, you got to see Tyler demonstrating this thing
300 times. Hey, I sold some, all right?
Good.
And I got real drunk, and it was a great time.
Yeah, no, it's
John
Great
didn't
job.
follow up on the big order, though, so we didn't get the big order. I'm a little disappointed.
Yeah,
Asked you to follow up. I even asked
You
you.
did. Oh, I forgot.
Yeah.
We got busy. I was off that last week. I was out of town. I know.
Hey, if you have like a golf outing or something, you need something to drop in the goodie bags, this would be a great thing to offer. We will do a slight deal for that for a big enough order, so let me know.
Yeah.
But right now they are $20 for one. No, $25. No, what is it? Yeah, I was
25
right.
for one.
I was right. 25 for one. That's right. 25 for one, 40 for two.
Yeah.
I apologize.
It's a good deal.
I usually do our bigger orders at this point, so I have those deals in my head, not the individual. I mean, I'm technically right. That's the best part. That's the best part, actually. But yeah, check them out. They are awesome. We will have them at the next event we're at, which is...
That's Brookville. Yeah.
There we go.
Brookville
And-
on tap. That's that's the Brookville Bourbon and Beer Fest. I don't even know what they called it now.
They like to change names. I don't know.
I think they did do it. Yeah, it's spirits or something because they had the whole.
There will be more bourbon at that event than there normally is. So
Okay, well that makes it worth the trip to.
The Kraken.
Gibbon says the Kraken is almost scary fast.
Yeah, it really is.
take it from someone who's literally purchased one off of us.
Yep.
It's an accurate. It's dangerous, especially if you're doing like a higher ABV drink, which I may or may not have shotgunned a handful of those before. That is like taking it's straight to the dome, dude. It's great. I am a fan,
Yeah.
and yeah, if I'm ever around and I have my Kraken tool, ask me to demonstrate, and then you can buy one afterwards.
Yeah. So
'cause
next event, you can buy that. You've got a few more T-shirts.
Tyler is very
So-
happy to demonstrate. We have a few new T-shirts. Well, same T-shirt, but we got an extra run in, small little
This will
run.
be the last little bit of these. So
Yeah, and then we're gonna switch styles again. So we're excited. I'm really
Yeah,
excited that we
real
got those
excited.
in. What size shirts do you know? Do you know what size we got?
I haven't looked at them.
Okay.
But
Where's my?
I think we were going to go with like larges and extra larges primarily.
I have my cutter over there. Yeah, large is sold out real fast. Extra large
Yeah.
is sold out even faster.
Yeah.
But then once bigger than that, as many big friends as we have, I was kind of shocked. It was the larges and extra larges that we blew through.
Yeah.
Mediums were faster than I expected as well. All right, one hand was
That's
killing me.
why, like, let's see how far he's gonna go with this.
One hand was killing me. All right, so our next beverage is by Superstition Meadery. You can literally order their mead through their website. It will be delivered to your house. I suggest it. No matter what level of mead you like, the cheaper mead, the more expensive mead, the medium mead, they have it all. You can buy anything from a $10, $15 bottle to a $200 bottle. They have it all.
Did you just compare their meat to Goldilocks?
Yeah, a little bit.
Actually, checks out.
It actually kind of works. They need to make a Goldilocks mead now.
I'm sure they do.
That's like $35 at like perfect price.
Just right.
I want 5 cents of every bottle. That's all I said.
I thought they came up with it.
I said what I said.
We're the one who pitched it.
And it's our company, and you don't own any of it. So
Worst decision you ever made.
All that money we're raking in that I'm not making.
hey, we are finally learning how to make money. Not a lot, but something.
Oh god. Woo!
John and I's goal is to pay for our Denver trip every year from now on.
Yeah,
This
that's
year
our
probably
goal.
not so much, but from then on.
And to take a few thousand off the taxes.
Oh, that'd be great.
Hold on, I don't get a Denver cut.
No, it's to pay for the Denver trip.
Oh, we said John and I. That was specifically just you two.
Well, that's our goal.
Yeah, you're not part. You made it very clear, Matt.
Yeah, but we'll pay for at least his Airbnb.
Well, he gets to tag along.
Rob says, still haven't gotten used to popping your cork with the left hand, Tyler? No wonder you're spacey.
Yeah, I like that one.
Hey, Rob, let me put it this way. It's been a while.
It's been a while. That was well played, Robin.
Yeah, in all fairness.
Hey,
all right, so this
Do a
is...
friend a favor.
Hey, I do have a rule. I'm just saying.
You do have a rule.
All right, so this is
Wait,
the...
you can't use your left hand?
No, it's all fuck a friend. It's fine.
Friends doing friends a favor.
Hey, friends can do each other favors as long as, there's no feelings involved. It's fine. Superstition Meadery's Aphrodisia. This is a 13% ABV mead. This style of craft beverage is known as a piment and was celebrated by the ancient Greeks and Romans. Aphrodisia is named after the festival in which revelers worship the goddess Aphrodite by making love to her priestesses upon sacred altars. I knew I loved this drink.
That is my favorite goddess right there.
This bottle is designed to share, and as you enjoy a glass of Aphrodisia, may your passion be ignited and your love inspired. Oh, we're going to have a good night, John. Red grape and honey wine.
I'm leaving early after the show tonight.
John and I are about to have a good time.
Are you guys going to practice not spooning in the same bed for Hopes and Coasters?
Hey, guy's got a dream.
And Brett says, as John keeps his hands above the table.
I don't have a choice with this hand.
Yeah, that was on there.
I legit don't have a choice here. Fucking bullshit.
That was a cool little Roman looking art on that one. I see this one a little more appealing, a little more going on there.
This was batch 27. We have had Aphrodisia before.
Have you? I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
I was wondering.
We have bottles over there somewhere.
Yep.
Because we keep these because these are the nice bottles that you can
Reuse over and over.
Yeah, you can sanitize those and use those for all sorts of shit.
Yep. That's a great bottle for water, fridge water.
It's great for fridge water. Great for bottling your own beer or meads or anything like that. As long as you're not planning on, like, not for long term, but for if you're going to bottle and drink within, so many weeks. But they work well. Great to give beers to your friends. I've filled one of those before and given beer to Brett.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess this might be going back to the practice of not spooning. Gibbons says, save it for the Patreon.
Hey, if that's the content they want to pay for, John and I'll give it to them.
I have no shame.
I'm this close to starting an OnlyFans. I'm just saying.
I support my friends.
If John's my only subscriber to OnlyFans.
And I would, just because I'd throw a few bucks a month. Like, whatever. Good for you. I didn't get Robin.
Oh my god. I don't want Rob
And Brett.
following me. My brother is now following me.
Think of the collab.
Oh, no!
That's clearly wrong.
I hear that's a thing, right? People like that.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Switching gears, this is delicious.
I mean,
It's not really switching gears. It's called Aphrodisia.
Yeah,
I think we're on topic.
I've yet to have a bad mead by them.
Yeah.
We've had some that maybe not our favorite.
Not quite hit the way it was
Or
supposed
my
to.
favorite is the one that, one of my favorite parts is they had one that was nothing like what we expected. Didn't have any of the flavors that we thought it was going to have. And yet was still fantastic. We knocked it on the score because it was not anywhere close to what it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be like a peanut butter and
But
jelly.
PB and J, it was all
And
J,
it was
no
just
PB.
jelly.
Yeah.
But it was fantastic.
Still
Fantastic.
delicious, just no PB.
Because that was the peanut butter jelly crime.
Yep.
Still tasty.
So, I mean, you get the cherry in this. I get... There's some tannin to it.
I'm getting like a nice raisiny flavor out
And
of
that
it.
beautiful, beautiful honey sweetness.
Oh, yeah.
That's the thing is, and those of you that don't watch as often, Rob watches a bunch, so he knows. But anybody that watches this later, if you've watched enough of my shows, you know that, and by I say I mean the ones I'm on, because there for a while I wasn't on a lot. I don't like sweet beers. I don't like overly sweet things. I love honey sweetness.
Yeah.
Honey sweetness is so different. It's such a different way of sweetening items, foods, drinks. Meads are a honey wine, essentially. It's fermented honey. I mean, it's water honey.
That is what it is.
It's fermented honey and water. In this case, there's grapes and there's other things. It is such a creamy sweetness with a beautiful wine tannin. It's that red grape is just perfect in this.
It really is.
And I can see where you get the raisins. That red grape really works into that.
In that, yeah.
Matt's raising his hand, and I'm weirded out by this.
So, speaking about
2 beers ago,
this being made as a honey wine and fermenting that as opposed to a traditional beer, the meads are typically 10+% that I've seen.
Oh yeah, meads are almost always over 10.
Is that due to when fermenting honey, because honey's so
it's a massive
sugary
sugar content.
already? It's already got enough in there that just boosts it higher than what most beer normally does.
To be lower than that, you would have to basically add very little honey and a crap ton of
dilute
water.
it. Yeah.
And then a lot of times, if you're doing it that way, you have a chance of not fermenting well because there isn't enough sugar. Or you make it
dilute it after the
higher.
fact.
Well, you make it hot. Well, that's what I said. Or you make it higher and dilute down, which then people would be irritated because it's mead and they expected at least 10%.
Fair enough.
I have
a few meads.
We've had a couple on the show that have been under.
Like
Those are
6%.
usually sparkling meads, where it's almost a cider essentially.
I think it came from Twilight.
That'd be really funny. Had a unicorn on it and everything.
We don't have any bad unicorn beers on the show. You watch your tone.
Not that Matt loves unicorns or anything, but
I really don't love them so much. I just like them on beer. Because that's how I know it's going to be a good beer.
he literally bought a case of beer thinking it was unicorns and then was sad when it wasn't unicorns before we ever tasted it.
But, to my defense, it also wasn't very good.
No, the beer sucked.
Because it wasn't unicorns.
Montuckies.
Coal snacks.
Thanks.
Brett says, Tyler, the OF version of the drummer from Def Leppard.
Because I have one hand right now. Fuck you. All right, you piece of shit.
And I was going to do it just to respite you.
All right, fuck you too. I hate all of you.
Can you still flip people off with that hand, or is that like not? Yeah,
No,
okay,
it
that
is.
still works.
Well, what sucks is when I do have it locked in, it makes it a little tougher.
Wait, are you not going 4-wheel drive? Where you don't have it locked in? High gear?
If I'm driving in the car, if I'm walking around a bunch,
What's your differential?
this keeps. Well,
Is that a
what
410
this
right
does
there?
is essentially keeps my arm from moving
It's
forward.
a differential lock. Yeah,
Yeah.
there it is.
So if I'm in a car, in case of a car accident, I try to have that on to keep my arm from shooting
Wait,
forward.
just so you can break your thumb?
I would rather break my thumb than have to have shoulder surgery again.
Touche.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, fair, yeah, all right. I guess comparatively speaking, yeah.
Not even close. If I'm walking around doing a lot, this stays on just because if you trip, fall, stuff like that. So I have stairs at my house. My mother's fallen down all of them. It's hilarious. The fact that she was okay is a miracle.
Wait, whoa. Whoa. What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So my new place. Have I not told you the story? It's great.
No.
My mom's falling down all the stairs of my house. It's hysterical, guys.
She was fine. So yeah.
How many stairs do you have?
It's a 2-story house, but it has a set of like 5 steps, a very small landing that turns and goes another like 6 steps down, 6-7 steps down.
I'm not going to his house anymore.
And
if I fall downstairs, he's going to laugh his
No,
ass off.
as long as you're okay, I'll laugh.
That's a good qualifier.
I think the day I moved in, if I remember right, my mom was helping, and straight up, I didn't see it, unfortunately. My nephew did, though. She evidently fell from the first step, missed the first step at the top of the stairs, fell, hit the landing, somehow made a 90-degree turn while rolling, and kept going down the stairs.
I mean, it's not funny, but like, did she try to keep rolling?
No,
That's pretty
nope,
impressive.
Nope, wasn't on purpose. Wasn't on purpose.
I'm not a bad person. I'm not going to laugh.
She was fine. I laughed.
I'm not gonna laugh either.
My brother laughed when he was told the story. It's
I'm
fine.
just impressed.
We all laughed once we knew she was fine.
And Rob says, I don't know, have you guys heard of Sizers?
Hey, did we rate Project Mayhem?
No, we didn't. Oops. We were so excited for Aphrodisia, we forgot.
Yeah.
All right, so Project Mayhem. John, go ahead.
I really enjoyed it. I would drink it again. I'm not sure if I'd take it. I'm going 3.75.
I was so excited for Aphrodisia, I completely forgot, to be honest. I'm going to give it a 3.25. It wasn't one of my favorites. Solid. It just, there was something about it that really was holding me back. Matt?
I'm gonna get a 3.5 split difference.
That makes sense.
That's what I was thinking before you guys started scoring, so fuck
Sure
off.
it was.
It's hard being right all the time, man. I keep telling you. But no, like, there was things there I liked, there was things there I didn't, so it was definitely that search out. I would like to see a different version of it. 3.5.
All right. Sorry, guys.
Sorry.
We apologize. We were so excited about this that, to be honest, it took us a minute. So, with this, we 100% suggest getting on Superstition Meadery's website and ordering. If you don't want to do it through there, they are on occasion on Tavor. I actually got this one from Tabor because I already had a crate open.
Yeah.
It popped up. It was the same price on Tabor that day as it was the website. I even checked. It
Yeah.
was the same damn price.
You may as well.
And I already was paying shipping on Tabor, so I was like, Oh shit! All
Let's
right.
get it there.
And the nice thing is their shipping isn't bad. If I remember right, it's never been like
yeah, it's not
astronomical,
bad.
and we've ordered multiple bottles at a time.
Yeah.
And it's never been awful. So
I'm going to take the moment because they deserve a shout out. Perry Mead, right?
Local and
So,
delicious.
South Bend.
I'm to throw it out there. If you get a chance to try Perry Mead, absolutely do it. Amazing, amazing people. I need to get them the video clip they're asking for. So throwing that out there, Superstition Meter's still my favorite, but Perry, we love you.
Perry's fantastic. Perry has
delicious.
so
local,
Superstition's
good
my
people.
favorite because of a lot of the options.
Yep.
Perry does have
And we're different levels
yeah.
here.
Perry has one of my all-time favorite meads though.
Yeah.
The peach.
Yeah, that peach mead was on another level.
God, that was good.
And it was so simple. And it wasn't. These are always complex. Superstition meads, they always have a big, beautiful flavor, a little bit of complexity. The peach mead from Perry, it's just a peach mead. There's not a ton of complexity. It's honey and peach. It's great.
But it's good for
But
it,
it's so goddamn
Right.
good.
So goddamn good.
And which I was really excited to drag John over there and have him try
I
that.
bet you were.
But then he tried the apple one, and I
Yep.
was like,
God,
I don't know if I did that one.
Their
goddamn
ciders
apple.
their ciders are great.
I was like, the apple might be better.
Their
And I
ciders,
really like the peach.
their ciders are great. And they're good fucking people.
They are great people.
They're out of South Bend. They do have some weird hours for their brick and mortar store. Look them up online. But they're doing a lot of events this year. They're actually going to be at Hops and Coasters.
Definitely Hops and Coasters, yeah.
I do know that one for a fact. They're going to be at Hops and
I
Coasters.
confirmed as well.
I'm excited to see them again. I wasn't at Anderson. I didn't get a chance to see them again. They're two of my favorite people.
Yeah.
It's funny. I only had a chance to talk to them for a little while, and immediately they are two of my very favorite people I think I've ever interviewed.
So take a moment. We'll get our sponsor here in a minute. But some of my favorite people to always see at these festivals. I've really come to enjoy.
We haven't talked about that enough.
I've really come to enjoy the freeze dried candy people.
They're good people.
The freaking sour Skittles are top notch. And then depending on what beer's being served, I mean, you get some like caramel M&Ms with some like stout or something. Oh, definitely a chance for great beer pairings. High and Mighty, the lemon shake-ups, the cherry shake-ups, freaking delicious.
Took me a second. Sorry. The one Matt Anderson.
Our leather people.
They're what? That sounds dirty as shit.
I mean, just because John gets some stuff that's off the menu.
The ones that make our coasters. The ones that make our coasters.
I mean,
Yeah.
right price, they'll probably make a lot of other stuff.
I bet they will.
Listen, that's just a short list of some of our people I look forward to seeing at every event.
The non-beer people.
Yeah.
Some of the people that I really have really enjoyed, and for the most part, I like running into our beer fans, and not fans, but friends.
Both.
Clearly, Chris isn't a fan, but he's a friend. Love running into some of our favorite breweries, but some of the more spirits are some of the ones I'm really getting excited to run into because I don't always see them. The lady who does the Cardinal Liquors, she is hilarious.
Those canned cocktails are also delicious.
They're great drinks. I love the canned cocktails. Holy shit.
The crown
But
soda. Oh.
She is also just one of my favorite people at events. We run into her, and she is the sweetest human. Matt and I hadn't seen her in a while. We ran into her at Tipton, and we went. We were just talking to her, and she immediately was like, "Oh, you're the ones who helped me set up." And it was 2 years prior at Lawrence, or not Lawrence, at
Lebanon.
Lebanon.
I always do that too.
Yeah,
They both
and
start with L.
she immediately was like, "That was you guys," and it was so just genuine.
Yeah.
I love genuine people. A lot of the new wineries that are coming out, there's just fun people. The girls at Belgian Horse this year were hilarious. They had a massive line. They wanted so badly to. It was funny. They wanted to be interviewed.
Belgian Horse is by you, right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. And they wanted to be interviewed at the event that Matt and I were at, but their line was just absurd. And we're like, we'll try again later.
And they do fun stuff too.
They do.
have some great fun
And
wines.
later, they were never a lower line.
No, it wasn't. They really weren't. And so, not only did some of our favorite non-beverage people are they fantastic, but some of the liquor and wine people, the ones that when you go to a beer fest, that's not necessarily who you're looking for. I'm drawing a blank on the liquor or the distillery he works for or helps own, but the young kid we interviewed at Tipton.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, really cool cat.
You can find it on our social. There is a full interview with him.
And even then, maybe we don't get a chance to talk to the people very much, but like the Del Forno pizza is almost at every event, and that's just fantastic food.
I think they know John by silhouette now. Cause
Well,
they
when
most
we
people
were
do.
at Anderson, he like pointed, they're like, hey, like they knew him back. They pointed back.
It's such a... That's become one of my favorite things about going to these. We hope to run into our Foaling friends all the time, which they haven't been at events this year. Mostly because they're doing so damn well. They're busy as shit. But we love running into those guys. It's almost as much fun for us to run into the non-beverage people or the non-beer people as it is anything else.
Yeah.
So sorry we went off on a little bit of a tangent there, but it was
we
a
want
lot
to
of
shout
fun.
out our friends, because that's why we started this goddamn thing. Like, we can get drunk together anytime.
That's fair.
We decided, hey, we want to get drunk and talk up our friends.
And again, just a reminder, Christian Milovich from Michiana Beer Reviewers will be on next week. We are excited. He's going to bring a couple local beers, and we're going to share with him some of our top-notch stuff. There's going to be some cellar stuff I break out. I've already been decided. We screwed with that. We didn't give him a bunch of good stuff because he brought... He basically brought everything himself.
Wait, we're in the basement. There's a cellar below this?
Yeah.
How much square footage do you have, Couch?
Secret.
Too much, really.
Thad brought most of his own beer, so we only gave him one good thing. With Christian, we're gonna just spoil the shit out of just to piss that off, and I think it'll be fun.
But also, just shout out our sponsors now.
Yeah, fuck those guys. No. Water Performance Technologies LLC, which again, I did talk to Pete again recently. That will eventually be Big Pete's season.
And he's having he's buying in on this Big Pete season. He's got so much going on with
he's now at seven seasonings.
And his partnership with Piazza's
is growing
well.
But he added 2 new fish seasonings, Low Tide and High Tide.
Yep.
High Tide is the standard seasoning. Low Tide is the spicy.
Okay.
See, I do pay attention to some things I see.
Well, it's food.
That's fair. But he's doing great. Also, Indiana on Tap.
That's they're who hosts all the events that we're talking about. We're meeting all these people at.
Yeah, it's really fun. We go to different things. Or I was at I was out drinking the other day, and somebody was asking me, "Oh, you like craft beer?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And they're like, "Oh, have you ever gone to any events around here?" And I'm like, "Maybe a few.
Yeah,
Just a couple."
They asked more questions. My best friend who was with me was like, "Oh yeah, it's this beer podcast they do." I'm like, I mean, we may partner with Indiana on Tap once in a while, and they're awesome. They are fantastic. We also have, Turfs Up Radio, your industry, your station.
Our drunken shenanigans.
Without them, we wouldn't be able to do our drunken movie reviews that we have not done our part of lately.
Shit.
But we are reviewing a movie tonight. We are going to do the 2 year later review.
Yeah. Re-reviewing a movie.
Yeah, we had to review America.
The motion picture.
Yep. We decided
Based on
that
a goddamn true story.
we enjoyed it so much the first time, and we had such insta takes is what I call them. That 2 years later, and John and I've seen it multiple times.
I watch it every year.
We decided it was one of those let's go back to it. It's a great 4th of July film. It was supposed to be. We were supposed to do this on the 4th. We got busy.
A drunken wiffle ball.
Yeah, and then I was hurting the next
Priorities.
day. So we're excited. We're going to redo that today. It's going to be released, and then we're going to get back into our movies now that baseball season's pretty much over. So I'm excited.
I'm excited.
Well,
Find those wherever you listen to podcasts.
Spotify, Apple, Amazon, YouTube.
Random no-name company.
Wherever you listen.
Yeah, we've found them everywhere.
iHeartRadio?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, we're everywhere. It's great.
Rob says,
Fuck you, Rob.
speaking to your prior conversation about laughing at your mom falling, it's okay to laugh at someone who falls down if you make sure they're okay first.
We made sure.
Brett says Jamie laughed.
That's it. It was Jamie that saw her. My sister-in-law laughed. That's right.
Rob also says he needs to find his way down here some Monday evening.
You
Yes.
We need to work on that, bud.
do. You do.
And might as well be Indianapolis on tap, he says.
Yeah.
It's not just in Indy.
Yeah, no, we can get around.
There's some surrounding areas. Brookville's definitely not Indy. Rushville's not Indy.
no.
Newcastle's not Indy. Anderson's not Indy.
Yeah.
I just rattled off 4
I
right
get what
there.
I get what he's saying.
But, if you live
It's
outside...
not northern Indiana.
you live
Hey,
too-
if there's a small town that wants to work with Indiana on
Monticello?
tap, if there's a small town that wants to work with Indiana on tap, I guarantee they'll do
They
it.
absolutely will. And then there's a baseball team we need to go see, but
The Du Bois County Bombers, damn straight.
Rob also says, I don't know if you guys are aware of these. think it's pronounced, is it Cysers? C-Y-S-E-R-S? Cysers are generally lower ABV that are a mix of mead and cider.
Oh, that sounds terrible. Why would you want to ruin mead by cutting it?
Apparently just hey, that options are good. That's another thing.
Why would you want to ruin mead by cutting it?
Maybe if the mead wasn't that good, then you mix it with some cider and it gets not so bad.
Then make better mead.
So now it's not rate this mead.
Do what to it?
Yeah. It is aphrodisiac.
Oh, no.
Should this for followers?
Damn, that's good.
Damn good.
Matt, go first. Why not? That way you can't be the average for once.
I wasn't prepared to go first.
I know.
I am gonna go 4.5. This is really damn good. It's not my favorite things I've ever put in my mouth, but it's darn close. 4.5.
It's gonna be the average.
I just love how he said that. John.
I put a lot of different things in my mouth. This was pretty up there. I'll go 4.5.
Cause see, like on Saturday at Brew Day we had Ale Song, and that's one of my favorite things I put in my mouth.
That was a 5.
Which
That's
ale
a
song
five.
did you guys have?
Senor.
We only had one bottle, didn't we?
Matt bought that.
I had a bottle.
There was a bottle on the shelf that we haven't had yet.
I had a bottle.
Huh? No, we had a Senor over here, too.
I
No,
had a
this
bottle.
is his bottle.
That was mine.
Did you take the Senor from over here?
I took
No.
mine.
He took his.
All right, then we still have Senor. As long as we still have Senor. I was about to be real fucking sad.
No, that was
No,
his
I
bottle.
took mine.
Uh,
I've got 2 other bottles. I've got mocha and regular.
see, this is one of my all-time favorite meads. I don't understand why. What about this mead makes it a 4.5 for you fuckers?
Well, we said 4.5 and above starts getting personal preference. I like
No,
mead.
4, 7, 5, and 5 are where it's personal preference.
Yeah, so this starts just below that. Like,
Yeah, and what the fuck's wrong with you two?
this is a really damn delicious beverage, but it's just not my
It's a fucking
favorite
5.
thing.
It's a 5. It's not even close.
Good job.
Way to fuck up the average. See, I was gonna be right.
No, I'm the only one that's right in this. 4, 7, 5, or 5 are the only 2 scores that make sense.
I don't fault anyone for going higher. I flirted with a 4.75, but I was just like,
Appreciate you.
it's just there's beers like this is something I could not drink that whole bottle if I wanted to.
That doesn't mean it's a lower level. It's a 13% massively big mead. Yeah, you're not supposed to drink the whole fucking bottle. It says it on the bottle to share with friends. It literally said it in the description.
He's getting so angry.
It's because you're wrong. And right now you're the only one talking, so I'm yelling at you. If John was smart enough to talk, he'd get yelled at too.
There's 13% plus other beers that I've had that
This
I
isn't a
would drink
fucking
the whole
beer!
bottle.
It's not a beer.
We're a beer show.
Maybe I shouldn't, but I made Marion so goddamn good.
Marion's great.
Marion's a
Aphrodisia
5 for
either
me.
matches or is better.
It's fair.
And even if Marion's a 5, how the fuck is that not a 4.75?
I know. I said.
Jackass.
That is 4.75 average.
Yeah, only because I'm the right one.
Good job.
Fucking jackasses. I was so... he didn't shock me as much. When you backed him up with a 4.5, I almost stabbed you.
Russell can't believe you didn't know what a fluffernutter was. He says, have you ever made a smoked fluffernutter?
I've had peanut butter marshmallow sandwiches many times.
Have you had it smoked?
I have not, actually.
He said it's heavenly, so
I believe that.
I'll make,
No, that I believe.
okay, I'll make you one.
Sounds good.
That's not something to work
White
on.
bread?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Of course.
No,
That's something we talk about.
Russell,
smoked bologna.
if
like,
for some reason you're still watching but not commenting on there, which is weird.
He might be playing catch up.
Yeah. I have seen, or not seen, I have had fluffernutters. I just, brain shit, it's been a long year. Been a long year and a long week.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Thank you guys. I know we went on a long tangent during Aphrodisia, but that was also fantastic mead, despite what they scored it.
I want to continue.
that was a fantastic score. Like any other thing that we had, you'd be like 4.5. That's a really good score.
Except for the fact you're wrong.
It's just this one time you don't happen to agree with us, so
This one time.
That sounds right.
I feel like I've yelled at you guys before. I feel like this isn't a one-time thing.
I mean, law of averages. If 2 people agree on one score and one person's the outlier, that makes that person the not right.
Except for the fact that John thanked me for raising it to a 4.75 average because he knew I was right. Yeah,
Brett
fuck off.
says you could either fluff or nut her.
Yeah,
I did both.
yeah, you can do both. What the fuck's he talking about? Poor Jamie.
Right? Listen, I'll take care of it for you, Brett. It's fine.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Again, check out all our sponsors.
Are you not Beer of the Nighting?
Check out all our sponsors on the right side of the screen. Anyway, Beer of the Night. Go ahead,
I
Matt.
was just waiting for like a no. Like, no, we're not gonna.
Let's hope I wound him up. Do you need me to pull out the cans?
Actually,
Yeah.
are you gonna do that on camera?
I've never said no to that.
There's two that I'm torn between.
It's not Log Cabin.
It's the first two because the Gloop Fellas was really good
Log Cabin.
that I want to go with, but I kind of gotta go with chicken. Despite myself.
Hey, you know what? I'm not going to go last this time. I'm going to let John get the last word. I got to agree. It's bok all the way, chicken, motherfucker.
I can appreciate that for you
That
guys.
just surprised the hell out of me.
Same.
I think Gloopfellas nailed it.
It was
That
my
close
number
second,
2.
Yeah. Like, I wanted to pick that one was like the bok.
Hey, you want to know the only reason I went with bok with chicken over Gloopfellas? Gloopfellas had a reason to detract it because what's on the can wasn't in it. So I had to go with the one that not only nailed it, it was the best bok I've had in years.
Yeah.
That was fantastic. I probably underscored it with a 4.5. To be honest, somebody could yell at me and I'd have probably deserved it.
Brett says, tell I can only pull out one can.
Actually, it's not wrong. I did a strap lock on the other one.
He has a strap on. I heard it.
I heard it too.
It's the only one I have. It's fine.
Is it?
Yes.
You check the other drawer?
Yeah, I know. Okay. That's why I had to think for a second. But no, those a lot of worthy beers, really. Even Smile More was different and great. We had a great night, except for one fucking beer.
Lousy, miserable, hate-inducing beer.
Little Log Cabin.
That was rough. Little Log Cabin Brewing,
Get your
coffee
shit
haze
straight.
or whatever.
Yeah.
That was rough.
I fucked out the window. I don't even know.
Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. It's a hell of a fucking night. We had a blast. I'm TBG_Ops guy.
Mudhog, B&Q.
Behind the camera, the one, the only.
I'll scream that.
Don't forget to check us out at Indiana on Tap events. If you have not bought your tickets yet to Hops and Coaster Drops, they made an announcement again recently. It is almost sold out. Buy those now.
And then camp out both Friday and Saturday and come hang out because we're going to have the cooler roulette.
I'm also still trying to get us a golf cart to do beer deliveries.
That's fantastic.
Later, guys. John and I have been talking about that. You know,